Welcome to today's video, Face Yoga Massage to De-Stress. We're going to jump right into it, and all you're going to need today is a little bit of facial oil, and then if you have a gua sha tool or a gua sha spoon, you can use that, or we're going to be showing just the options with your hands. So let's get started. First, we're going to take a few drops of our oil, any type of facial oil, even olive oil is fine, whatever you have. If you want to just put a few drops on your hand and lightly pat it into the middle part of your face here. So we're going to be working with the cheeks and the mouth area today, and we're going to be letting go and de-stressing. So make sure that the area is nice and covered with oil, and you'll be ready to start. We're going to start with an acupressure point called Welcome Fragrance. So we're going to take our index fingers and we're going to place them gently next to our nose near the opening on the sides. So gently hold this. We're going to be here for about a minute, and we're going to close our eyes and breathe deep into this point. Now, this acupressure point is amazing for opening up the airways in the nose, easing nasal congestion, and also any face puffiness or any tensions in the cheek and eye area. It's also great if you're experiencing any loss of smell or taste, have any sinus issues, any itching of the face. And this is actually a great point for something I'm suffering with at the moment, which is Bell's palsy, a temporary paralysis or weakness in the facial muscles. So holding this point here, it's going to be great. It's going to detox the face, which is exactly what we want at the beginning of our massage today, calming the mind and relaxing into the pose. Remember to breathe here and try to let your mind be still and calm as you hold these points here, just breathing deep, releasing any tension, any toxins from the face. We're going to get started with this massage in a few moments here, just taking this time for ourselves, relaxing through the head, the neck, the shoulders, and know that you're taking time for yourself today. Express gratitude to yourself for taking this time for self-care, self-love, and then go ahead and release. Great job. We're going to start by waking up the cheek muscles and initiating some lymphatic drainage. So we'll start in the center of the face, and we're going to bring our hands in a sweeping motion out to the ears. So with the oil, your hand should glide nicely over the cheeks. You don't have to press too hard. Just starting in the center of the face and bringing the hands all the way out to the ears here. Gently massaging, releasing any toxins into the lymphatic flow to be released from the face. Gently massaging from the center out into the ears. This should feel really nice here. And if you have a gua sha, we're going to do that version. If you are continuing to use your hands, just continue to do in the same motion we did. So let's grab our gua sha tool, and we're going to hold the center of the face. You can hold your nose, you can hold your chin, or you can rest your hand just in the center of your face. And we're going to hold the gua sha tool at a 15 to 45 degree angle as we use the flat side to gently glide in a sweeping motion from the center of the face up towards the ear. So the pressure should be firm but gentle. Don't press too hard here. It's really a surface level massage. So we don't want to press hard. We just want it gliding on the top of the skin. Gently hold your hand in a place that works for you. We're on the other side now, using the 15 to 45 degree angle and sweeping from the center of our face up towards our hairline, towards our ear. Gently massaging and activating the lymph flow here, improving circulation. This is amazing for all of that. So go ahead and release. And we're going to sculpt the cheekbones now. So we'll start with the hands option, and we're going to take our fingertips and move from the center of the face and draw a line underneath our cheekbone here. So starting at the nose and moving underneath the cheekbones, you can apply a little more pressure here so that you can feel the massage underneath the cheekbone. Just sculpting the cheekbones, this is going to be great for lifted, plumped cheeks and sculpted cheekbones here. So you might feel a little tenderness in some of the areas here. This is one spot where we can build up tension and stagnation. And then the other option is to use your knuckles. So be gentle when using your knuckles. You can apply less pressure and just sculpting the cheekbones. So moving from the center of the face out into the ears. Gently moving under the cheekbones and making sure the pressure you're applying is even throughout the whole movement in a sweeping motion just underneath the cheekbones, really lifting those cheekbones, that cheek muscle, and sculpting the face here. When you're ready, go ahead and release, and we're going to do the option with the gua sha. So take your gua sha flat edge up with the prongs facing towards the middle of your face, and we're going to trace the cheekbone. So in this movement, make sure that you're putting the pressure on the lower prong. The lower prong is going to be the spot where we hold the most pressure, and then the top is more so just gliding on top of the skin. So we're really just carving our cheekbone, and then when you're ready, you can switch to the other side, making sure that the pressure is on the lower prong, holding the gua sha at a 15 to 45 degree angle, gliding over the skin, sculpting that cheekbone here, raising the cheekbones up to the hairline. This is going to get lifted, plump, nice, beautiful cheeks, improved circulation, and bringing all that fresh blood and nutrients and oxygen to the top layer of the skin here. When you're ready, go ahead and release. Great job. Next, we're going to do the cheek lifter. So we're going to start with the hands option first, and we're going to use both hands on one side of the cheek. So taking both of our hands, we're going to start at the jawline and move up at a diagonal motion up towards the eye. So we're moving from the jaw and just switching hands one after another, lifting the cheek upwards. You can move upwards and at a slight diagonal inward towards the face. This is going to really noticeably lift the cheeks. It's going to improve circulation in the cheeks, and it's going to brighten up the whole face. So the hands should be gliding here with the oil, just gently lifting the cheeks one hand after another, and you can go at a fast pace or you can go at a slow pace. And you can notice that on that side of the face, the cheek already looks lifted. So let's move to the other side of the face. I love to do this one before doing my makeup for the day. I just feel like it really wakes up my face and gets everything moving upwards and really brighten up your face for the day. So using one hand after another, starting at the jawline. Again, if you like to move quicker here, that's an option as well. And this is definitely a massage I would recommend doing daily. If you have just a few minutes, you can do a couple on each side. Really just help to lift and plump the cheeks. It helps to release any tension in the cheeks and the side of the face. And then when you're ready, you could go ahead and release. And notice how that side looks like it's lifted now as well. Perfect. I'm going to show the gua sha version of the cheek lifting massage. So just starting with the flat edge of the gua sha and moving from the jawline up into the temple area. And this is great for adding that extra bit of coolness, that extra bit of stability from the tool and the properties from the crystal. To be honest, I think the hands-on massage here is the most effective, but this is also great if you do have the gua sha tool. You're able to cover the whole area of the cheek and just gliding up at that 15 to 45 degree angle and making sure to cover the whole cheek here, lifting and increasing circulation as we move upwards to the face. Go ahead and switch sides now, starting at the jawline of the other side of the face and just moving upwards. And remember not to press too hard here. We're really working on that surface layer of the skin. So just gently gliding up the face, really bringing that circulation, the fresh oxygen and blood to the skin and lifting up the cheeks here. So don't press too hard. We're not connecting with bone here. We're really working in this outer layer of the skin here, the outermost layer. So gently moving up the face, up into the temple, and you'll feel a nice relaxing, de-stressing feeling from this. I'm going to go ahead and release. Great job. We're going to move down to the smile line eraser. So we're going to work with the mouth area now. So we're going to place our hand on our mouth to keep it tight, and we're going to take the other hand and we're just going to gently massage our 4 fingertips over the smile line here, the nasolabial fold. So we're moving up and down from the jawline to the nose area along that smile line, just gently releasing any tension, releasing any stagnation, and stretching the skin here. You don't want to pull on the skin or drag the skin. It's really just a lifting, massaging motion, and it should glide nicely with the oil. So let's go to the other side, holding the lips in place and just gently massaging the smile line with the other fingers of the other hand. Try not to pull the skin too much. It's really a gliding motion. We will lift a little bit and massage throughout, releasing any stagnation, any tension, just using the fingertips here. Moving up and down from the jawline to the nose area. This should feel really good, and it's going to really help reverse any smile lines here. So if you do have a tool, you can use the gua sha or we can use the gua sha spoon. So with the spoon, we're going to hold the lips in place like before, and we're just going to use the flat edge of the spoon part of the gua sha tool, and we're going to make sweeping motions down the smile line. So just coming from the center to the outside like we did our fingertips, but using the tool here, and really just ironing out that smile line with the gua sha tool. Go ahead and switch to the other side, hold the lips in place, and same thing on the other side. Just making sweeping motions from the inside of the face, gently outwards, up and down that smile line here. So releasing any stagnation, any built up tension or creases, just ironing it out, moving from the bottom to the top and back down, and then when you're ready, go ahead and release. Next, we're going to move to the upper part of the lips. So take your index finger and place it in the middle of your lips, and with the index finger of your other hand, we're just going to trace the upper part of the lip out into the corner of the mouth. Go ahead and switch sides, tracing from the middle of the mouth all the way out into the corner. And this is great for plumping the lips and also reducing and reversing any wrinkles around the mouth or smoker's lines. When you're ready, move to the bottom. So same thing, place the index finger in the middle of the mouth and using the index finger of the other hand to trace the bottom of the lip. Go ahead and switch sides, just tracing the lips here, releasing any tension around the mouth, any stagnation, any built up resistance. And if you do have a gua sha, you could go ahead and try that. So starting on the top, we're just using the gua sha to gently massage the upper lip. Let's move to the other side, massage the upper lip, moving from the center out into the corner of the mouth, reversing any smoker's lines, any vertical lip lines, and underneath the lips here, from the center all the way out. So you could keep using your hands here, or you could use the gua sha spoon. Either will work. This is great for plumping the lips and restoring any volume around the mouth area. Let's move to the last side, underneath the mouth, coming from the center all the way to the corner of the mouth, really relaxing that mouth muscle and releasing any tension in the mouth here. Beautiful job. And that's it for today's de-stressing cheek and mouth face massage workout. If you like these videos, please subscribe. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste, and I'll see you in the next video.